What's the most narcissistic thing your golden child sibling did that finally backfired? My sister Zoe has been the golden child our entire lives. She's 2 years younger than me, but somehow she's always been the perfect one while I was the difficult daughter. Zoe got straight A's without trying. I struggled to maintain a B average. Zoe was homecoming queen. I was in the chess club. Zoe got a full scholarship to college. I worked 3 jobs to pay for community college. Why can't you be more like your sister? Was basically my childhood theme song. When I got engaged to my boyfriend Mark after 5 years together, my parents' first reaction wasn't congratulations. It was concern about how Zoe would feel. Zoe just broke up with her boyfriend. Maybe we should wait to announce your engagement until she's feeling better. I spent months planning my dream wedding, saving money for 2 years to afford everything. 2 weeks before my wedding, Zoe announced she was bringing a date, but couldn't tell me who for the seating chart because she was dating a few people. The morning of my wedding, Zoe walked into the bridal suite wearing a white dress. Not just any white dress, a stunning, form-fitting white cocktail dress that looked more expensive than my wedding dress. Zoe, you can't wear white to my wedding. It's not white, it's ivory. Totally different. It's white, Zoe. Please change. I don't have anything else to wear. Besides, it's not like anyone will confuse me for the bride. My maid of honor stepped in. Zoe, wearing white to someone's wedding is really inappropriate. Oh please, it's 2024. Those rules are so outdated. But she didn't change. She wore the white dress to my ceremony. During the reception, Zoe spent the entire cocktail hour telling anyone who would listen about her exciting dating life. Marriage is so limiting, she announced loudly. I'm having way more fun playing the field. Then during dinner, Zoe stood up and clinked her glass like she was giving a toast. I just want to say something about my sister. I thought maybe she was finally going to say something nice. Growing up, everyone always said I was the pretty one and she was the smart one. But looking at her today, I think we can all agree that sometimes the smart one gets lucky too. The entire reception went silent. What? I'm complimenting her. I'm saying she got lucky finding someone who loves her despite, despite what? I asked. Well, you're not exactly the type guys usually go for, but Mark sees your inner beauty, and that's so sweet. My maid of honor stood up. Zoe, you need to stop talking. Now. I'm just saying, when we were growing up, I always got asked out and she didn't. So it's really nice that she found someone who appreciates her personality. That's when my new mother-in-law stood up. Young lady, you are being incredibly cruel to your sister on her wedding day. You should be ashamed of yourself. Zoe looked shocked. I'm not being cruel. I'm being supportive. You wore white to her wedding, interrupted her reception to talk about yourself, and just told a room full of people that your sister is lucky anyone would marry her. But the final straw came during our first dance. Halfway through our dance, Zoe walked onto the dance floor with some random guy she'd picked up at the bar. Don't mind us, she called out. We're just going to dance too. She started dancing provocatively right next to us during our first dance. Mark stopped dancing. Are you serious right now? The DJ stopped the music. The entire reception was staring. That's when my 85-year-old grandmother slowly stood up and walked over to Zoe. Zoe, dear, she said sweetly. Yes, Grandma? You're acting like a spoiled brat, and you're ruining your sister's wedding. Sit down and shut up or leave. The entire reception erupted in applause. Zoe's face went bright red. Fine, I can see I'm not wanted here. She grabbed her purse and stormed out. After she left, people came up apologizing for Zoe's behavior and telling me how beautiful my wedding was. The next day, Zoe posted on social media about how some people can't handle it when others shine brighter than them. But the comments were brutal. Family members and friends were calling her out. You wore white to your sister's wedding? I cut them off completely.